All right, we have with us the baddest man of the multiverse, the Mad Titan himself, Thanos, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, how's it going, Vlad?
Just want to say, happy to have you here. I'm a huge fan.
Glad to be here. I'm a big fan. Big fan of you too.
How's everything going in your world? What's life after Endgame look like for Thanos?
I can't really complain, honestly.
Wait, you know what? We're going to come back to that. Hold that thought. Because this is your first time here. So I want to start at the beginning.
Okay.
So where exactly are you from, if you don't mind?
I come from Titan moon of Saturn.
Wait, Saturn? So you're from the Milky Way galaxy, same as us then?
Not the same as you, but yes, Milky Way galaxy in my universe, if that makes any sense.
Oh, okay, so same galaxy, but different universe.
Exactly.
Got it. So what universe are you from then?
616.
Meaning?
That's the number designation.
So what number is this universe then?
313.
Really?
Yeah. Why do you think the Lion's been doing so good? I mean, come on now. Yeah, you're the 313 universe.
Okay, wow. I've actually never heard this. So let me ask you then. In the 616 universe, I'm assuming there's more powerful individuals such as yourself?
I don't know about such as myself, but yeah, there's plenty other super beings that exist out there. It's not just Thanos.
So did that make things tougher growing up? Were you getting into a lot of trouble as a kid? Or is it like, if more people have powers, everything's safe?
Trouble seems to follow me around throughout life in general. You know, I lost both parents, siblings, you know. It led to some dark times.
So with your parents and a lot of your family passing away, did you find yourself involved in the streets at all? Maybe gang affiliations?
Oh yeah, shout out the guys.
Wait, your Crip?
No, the cabal. The cabal.
Oh, okay. Oh, cabal.
Yeah, shout out my boy Corvus
Is that
Blade.
like a prison gang?
Prison gang. You think you guys are the only ones that use that hand signal? You know, we call this the United States of the multiverse, right? Your universe?
What do you mean?
You guys here seem to think that your universe is the only universe.
So in other words, you're not impressed.
Exactly.
Well, I wanted to talk about that a little more. Now you tell me how this works. Outside of movies and TV, I've never even heard the word multiverse ever in my life. So in my time here on this earth, there's never once been anybody with any superpowers, no Spider-Man, no Wonder Woman, none of that stuff. But then
Yeah.
we get the whole MCU thing. And that's when a lot of us were introduced to you. But you don't exist here. Until recently, I guess. I'm confused. Explain that concept to me. How can you exist but not exist?
So the multiverse, as you know it, it started off with the divine timeline. But decisions that people make could branch off into new timelines or new universes. So there's endless numbers of universes out there right now. I come from universe 616, and these are choices that led me to be here in your universe. As put it this way, you know Blade, Vampire Hunter? You familiar?
Yeah, he was just in the new Deadpool movie. Wesley Snipes.
Right, Wesley Snipes, exactly. Now, you know why it's so difficult for the movie to get released in this universe?
Why is that?
Well, it's because here, Wesley Snipes is the actor that plays him. In my universe, Wesley Snipes is Blade. There's no Wesley Snipes the actor. As a matter of fact, his real name is Eric Brooks. But I know Eric Brooks. In my universe, he's just an artist. It's not the vampire hunter, you know. So, it varies from place to place.
Okay, so what we see in movies is just us telling your stories then.
Essentially, yeah.
So how accurate is the MCU, would you say? Is that how it all really went down, or?
You ever seen the Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's loosely based. If you've seen that, you know the difference. It's not exactly what happened, but close enough. It's close enough. It gives you the gist of what's really going on, but not entirely. No, not entirely at all.
Okay, so I've got another question then. Because for us here, movies only show one company at a time. Like there's no Batman in an Avengers movie. If that makes any sense.
Right. So you mean like DC?
Yes. DC. What is DC to you? Are there also beings from that company that exist in their own universe?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, of course. DC is, those guys are great.
Okay, and is there an actual rivalry between the two?
No, not...
Really? The two powerhouses, DC and Marvel?
No.
Because here for us, we almost never see the two cross paths.
Yeah, there's rivalry, of course, and competition, but...
Really?
No, there's no beef. There's no real beef.
So there's no beef whatsoever?
Not, I promise. I've actually got family over at DC. Yeah, those guys are great.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it anybody we know? An A-list character?
Absolutely. My big cousin, Darkseid, he's over there. Shout out to Uncle Jack.
Wow, okay. So if the multiverse is real and there's numerous versions of each one of us, then is that why you have a Kobe jersey?
Oh, absolutely. I don't think there's a Thanos alive that doesn't like Kobe Bryant. It couldn't be. Never met a Kobe I didn't like. You know? Kobe's amazing. I can't think of a more deserving champion than Kobe Bryant. You know, in my universe, Kobe Bryant was a warlord.
So he's one of the GOATs where you're from as well?
Absolutely. Kobe is a warlord. You know, that killer instinct, that tenacity that he displayed on the battlefield, it's the same thing he brings to the court here. It doesn't get any better than Kobe. Black Mamba mentality till I die, man.
Kobe was dope, man. So who's your favorite basketball player of all time then?
Kobe. What are we just talking about?
What about
here?
Jordan?
Kobe.
LeBron?
Kobe. Come on now. All that. That's showboating. That's all showboating. Yeah. Just Kobe.
Never knew you were such a big Kobe fan. But let me circle back to the whole MCU thing for a minute. You said it's not completely accurate, but how much of it was true? I mean, like you said, you are literally wearing the Infinity Gauntlet. So I'm assuming that means you did, at least at some point, have to do the whole quest for power thing.
Oh, plenty
and
of
collect
times.
them all
Plenty of
one
times.
by one.
These things
Right.
might as well be car keys for me at this point. I can't even tell you how many times I've had to hit the old seek and destroy for the Infinity Gems, you know? But it's not as important as they drum it up in the movies, though. Not so much the journey to get them, but more so what happens after is what you guys can't seem to get right. I did a lot of good things with these gems, man. A lot of good things. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna get rid of half your universe. That's not the focus. It's not what I wish people would focus more on my, what I actually brought to the table with the gems. How many things I got accomplished, you know? It wasn't all fighting Captain America and Tony Stark.
So I'm assuming they weren't just giving those gems away, so what was the real story? How'd you get the Infinity Stones?
I mean, yeah, I did have to take a few of them per se, but I'd get them either way. So, you know, there's times where they've literally handed them to me. Sometimes I snatch them away. I mean, it's all situational, but it's not like what you've seen in the movies. No.
Meaning?
They can't. I don't need the Infinity Gems to take out the Avengers. Come on now. You seriously think that much?
So the whole snap thing didn't happen?
Oh, it happened, but I'm saying why it happened is not, it's not completely accurate. I mean, it's not necessarily better either.
So in Infinity War, you said you were balancing everything out. Like because of a lack of resources, essentially. Like populations would thrive
Yeah,
if they didn't have to
yeah.
fight over resources and land
I see
and
where this is
everything.
going.
But you're saying that's not the real reason you snapped.
No. It's not. It's not. Not at all.
So what was the real reason?
You really want to know?
Yeah, of course.
It was over a girl, okay? I was trying to impress a girl.
Are you serious?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but yes. See, that's
So
what
you're
it
telling
boils
me
down to.
you wiped out half of an entire universe to impress a girl?
Yeah. I'm being honest with you. Yes, 100%. Lady Death, come on. Come on now. You seen her. I know you seen her. Yeah, it's not my proudest moment, but it's what actually happened. It's what actually happened. Can't even say she liked it that much, honestly.
She must be the thickest woman of all time.
Thicker than a peanut butter statue of Chloe Bailey.
She had it all, huh?
Everything. I'll show you better than I can tell you. Look at that. Scroll to the left. Yeah. You understand me now. You feel me? You feel me?
Okay, I see you.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel about the current story path for Marvel then? Seems like Kang is over. Kind of came and went.
Oh, my boy got robbed, man. He got robbed. I mean, he's no Thanos, but I seen him run in with the Avengers plenty of times. It's a run for his money, or a run for their money, I should say. But yeah, he had a lot more to show, a lot more to prove. You know. Hopefully they give him another shot. I can see it happening. Spin the block on my boy Kang.
Is he on the same level as you?
No,
Power-wise?
no, not even close. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You know, it's not going to be the next Infinity War.
How about Doom, Robert Downey? You think he can play a better villain than you?
Whoa, come on, slow down now. I love Robert Downey could play anybody. Now, better than me? I can't agree to that. I can't agree to that. But if anybody's going to do a good job at the role, it's Downey. I'm a huge Downey fan as well. Yeah, he's amazing.
But he's no Thanos, huh? Do you know the real Doctor Doom?
Doom's more of a thief. He's a power thief. Anytime you've seen me going toe-to-toe with the Avengers, it was over my power, my abilities, things that I can do with my own hands. When you see Doom, that guy's stealing powers. Silver Surfer, Galactus, me. He robs everybody. He too unoriginal. Too unoriginal. He might as well be Iron Man anyway. He might as well be Iron Man. Evil Iron Man. Ooh. How scary is that? Come on. I beat Iron Man and every friend he has. Countless times. I've hung Thor by his cape on a ice pick. Right in front of everybody. It doesn't compare. No, absolutely not. No, not even close. He's good. I respect. He's got his own floating country and everything. It's impressive, but on a power scale, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not on my worst day. I don't need all of that mysticism.
So how many times have you fought the Avengers in real life? Is the whole Infinity Saga thing the only time you deal with those heroes?
No, like I said, man, plenty of times. I couldn't even count. I've fought alongside them sometimes. It's not even as big of a, it's not a beef like you guys think it is. I've even went for shawarma. I went for shawarma. I introduced it to them. They didn't even know about it until me. They didn't even know about it. Yeah, it's not. I see those guys all the time. It's nothing. Most of us, not all of us. I'm not gonna lie. Me and Hulk don't get along. We still don't get along. Probably never will. We're like 50 Cent and Ja Rule. You know, it's never gonna stop. But the rest of those guys, they're pretty cool. He's the only loose cannon of the bunch. The rest of them, you know, it's water under the bridge. At least one of their stories have ended in them being the villain and not me. So they can see it from my perspective at this point. They've all been evil. They've all been evil.
So do you think they'll ever bring you back to the movies? Or would you want them to?
I can't say I want to come back. I could see it happening, but maybe on a smaller scale. I've already done so much on screen. I'd hate for them to milk the character, water and dilute what I mean to my universe and everything like that. But I could see maybe some cameos here or there, or even a mini series. I'd like to see a Disney Plus. Yeah. Show me on the court, you know what I mean? Kobe's not the only one. He's not the only one with a mean jump shot. You know, I get out there too. Just, I'd like to see a little more of the fatherly side of myself on screen. They made it seem like my kids hate me. It's not like that. It's not like that at all, man. Let's get more of that on screen. But I can't say I exactly chase the opportunity. What they need to do is get those boys over at the X-Men. Get them on screen. Just reshape all this, man. I'd like to see some of my peers too. Get Apocalypse, Omega Red, Nathaniel. What's my boy, Sinister? Yeah, man, get Sinister on screen. You get some good stories from those younger guys, the younger generation. Yeah, I think they could really turn things around over at the MCU right now. But yeah, no sense of, I don't need to star in any more movies. I'll do so. If Disney, hit me up. But, I am available, but just, small roles. Give me a cameo. I'll be fine.
So that's the direction you think they're moving in next?
Yeah, man. X-Men of the future.
All right, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
What about you? You got anything you've been working on?
Yeah,
I'd see you look
actually,
like you've clearly been making a lot of money since the whole MCU thing.
Well, you know how it is. I know you see it. Yeah, but for me, I recently linked up with my boy Nerd over on his gaming channel. We're working on a lot of new stuff coming to his channel. Just stay tuned for that. It's gonna shock you. Me, myself, I'm actually working on an EP. He's gonna be helping me produce it.
Really? You got a title yet?
The Mad Titan.
You think we can get a few bars?
What are you, sway in the morning all of a sudden? Is this a Funk Flex interview? All right. Let's see. I said, pull up on Iron Man stunting and something he can't explain. On some Dana Danes, it ain't nothing. It don't change a thing. 30 on my chain, going dummy, but I'm serving game while I'm swerving lanes. In the rain, know you heard the bang. Definitely heard my name because I've been stunting on this internet. Dirty in my cup, I just fill up, and you know what? That's a little too much. That's a little too much. I don't want you to hear it all. Not all here. You're going to have to wait for the
man.
EP, Vlad. You're going to have to wait for that EP.
I'm excited to hear this. Are you the only villain with bars like that?
Oh, it's not just me. Actually, them boys over at DC, yeah, they dropped a mean diss on Batman not too long ago. Yeah. It was Bane, Two-Face, Scarecrow, and Joker.
The Joker?
Yeah, Joker. Some of the toughest bars I've heard in a while, man. Yeah, look it up. I think it's called Rogues Gallery. Yeah, they get it in over there at DC.
Man, again, before we wrap this up, if it's anything, any projects you want to promote or shout anything out, now's the time.
Where's my camera? Yeah, man. Check me out over on my boy NIRDSTUFF's channel. That's NIRDSTUFF. We're going to be doing a lot of gaming. I know Marvel Rivals is about to drop. I know you're excited about that. You might see me pull up. I'm going to be dropping that EP, The Mad Titan. Check for it. Might be shooting a few videos here and there. Other than that, Disney, MCU, Feige, call your boy. Let's discuss those cameos. Come get the real story. Come and get the real story, okay? I'll give it to you. Pause. Oh, whoa, pause.
The real story. I like that.
Yeah, that's right.
We definitely got to do this again, man.
Definitely got to do it again.
Until next time, peace.